Hello and welcome to the latest video from Oakley Watches. Today I've got a very special Omega Speedmaster Professional to show you. We've all seen hundreds, thousands of Omega Speedmaster Professionals over the years. I would say not many people have seen this reference. Very few will have seen one in this condition with this degree of originality. So let's just have a look and see what's in the box. The box, by the way, is the correct all original Omega Speedmaster Sports Omega box from the early 1960s. We'll get to what's in the little red wallet in a minute, but let's just cut straight to the chase and get as quickly as we can onto the watch. This is an Omega Speedmaster Professional 015012 reference. The watch itself is called a early bird. This is the Omega Speedmaster Professional early bird. They made somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 of these watches in the early 60s, 63, 64. They were the first watches with the twisted lugs of the Speedmaster Professional. They then didn't make the Speedmaster Professional for a little while and came back to it later in the 60s. So in and of itself, the fact that there were only a couple of thousand of these made that long ago and that they were the first of their type gives it a degree of importance. What gives this particular watch a degree of more importance is the fact that the dial is original, the hands are original, the movement is original, the case and everything is all original and in fantastic condition. The all-important .over90 bezel insert is original. The bracelet is original, as is the clasp and the end links. And if we lay this carefully down, inside the little red Omega Papers wallet, if we just open that again, this is the original guarantee. So these are the original papers for the watch. It was sold on the 24th of October 1964. So those are the original papers for the watch. All the numbers match up and everything. This is a service receipt from 1967 from Omega of England. £6, 1 shilling and 9pence to service this Omega watch. 105012 case reference, and the movement number is the same. It's got the bracelet reference on here, 7912, which is the bracelet that's on it, and the very famous caliber 321 movement, of course. So that's all on there, and all adds to the credibility of the watch. Then finally, what we've got here is an extract from the Omega archives. You can't get these anymore, but you used to be able to apply to the Omega archives with the serial number of your watch, and for a fee they would provide you with this document. This document tells us that this wristwatch reference 105012 with the 321 movement and the correct movement number was made on July the 13th, 1964. That all ties in with it again. So we'll just go back to the watch, and what we've got is the original vintage dial with beautiful patina. It's faded, you know, it's not crisp and like new as you would expect from a watch of this age. It's 61 years old in 2025. The hands have faded equally, no real damage to them, it's just patina. The bezel insert with the .over90 on it has faded to a lovely grey. The case is sharp and crisp. It's got small scratches and light marks on it, but you know, that just goes to show it hasn't been over polished and over cleaned. It's all original. The bracelet has been refurbished by Michael Young in Hong Kong. He's the absolute top man for the job. It is the correct bracelet for the watch, and it ties in with the paperwork from Omega that we have there. The end links are original as well, the correct end links for the watch, and the correct clasp for the bracelet with the correct year code on it from 1964. The movement, the 321 manual wind Omega Speedmaster movement, has been serviced by an Omega certified watchmaker. This really is as good as you will get for one of these 105-012 Omega Speedmaster Professional early bird watches. When you think that a couple of thousand of them were made 60 years ago, there are a few around on the market now. You know, you can find the odd one. Generally speaking, something has been replaced here, so the dial or the hands might have been replaced. The bezel insert might not be original. Quite a lot of them don't have the original bracelet. They've been put on leather or on a later bracelet or something aftermarket. So just setting the watch aside on its own, how many of those that are left 60 years later from the original couple of thousand are all original here with all original parts? Then ask the question, how many have the original boxes and the original papers? So I don't know of another one for sale in the world that has all of this with it and is all original. So this is a very interesting watch and a very rare opportunity to acquire something special for your collection, particularly if you happen to be born in 1964. You know, it would make a great birth year watch for the collection. So there it is, 1964 Omega Speedmaster Professional 105-012 early bird full set, all original. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the watch. If you have, please click like, click subscribe, and we'll bring you more videos. Thank you.